Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Well, we are rounding out September tonight and heading into October tomorrow, and that means starting tomorrow we will be in an entirely new water year. And you might think October is an odd time to start a brand new year or a brand new pattern, but there's a specific reason for that, why we start looking at this in October. It's because normally during the summertime we draw down on our reservoirs and rivers as we go into those dry months. We draw down on those reservoirs, and then we see those levels decrease, and we get to almost a zero reading for what our as close to a zero reading as we can with those water levels. Then in October, we start to get a little bit more moisture and we get snowpack, and then we see those water levels start to increase again. And then as we go into the spring, we see the snow melt and we use that water again in the months ahead. So from October to the following September is one full cycle. It gives us one big picture of going from up to back down. So that's why we start the water year in October, so we can get a full picture of what's going on with our water supply. So it helps us clearly see the cycle. So how did we do for the previous water year that we will be ending? Well, we saw 11.06 inches for the Boise area, just shy of the normal, and we spent more than half the year in below normal conditions, so drier conditions. So where does that leave us? So if you remember in June, it seems like a long time ago, but in June we saw a very wet pattern, so we did see some of those drought conditions decrease. But then as we go forward in time, you can see they start to increase again, and now they've gone back to cover the entire state, and so we are still in drought conditions, but we look to see those lessen as we go into the wetter, more cool months. You're seeing a lot of less activity on the radar right now, and that's because we're actually losing the heat of the day. Daytime heating can actually play a big part in some of these showery patterns, so we're seeing that decrease right now. And so we won't be seeing any more showers tonight. However, tomorrow it will be looking different for some mountain locations. We're looking to still see some chances of some showers and storms from Stanley through the Sun Valley area. Those will continue to make their way south. And so that will be the last showery pattern that we see for the weekend. After that, we're going to see lots of sunshine for your Sunday after these move out. But we'll see some clouds move in those afternoon hours as well. Mainly for our weekend, we're talking about sunshine. We do have some of those clouds, and we have some nice fall temperatures. So pretty cool temperatures for us. You're seeing 61 expected for the high in Sun Valley, but check out the lows. The lows are definitely feeling more fall-like or winter-like. Fall-like for the mountains, but it's more of a winter feeling for the valley locations. And you can see those high 30s also lingering in the west central mountains as well. And we will see mostly sunshine in the lower Treasure Valley area. And for the upper Treasure Valley, I think we'll see some of those clouds come back in the afternoon hours. But all in all, a very pleasant forecast ahead for us as we see some nice fall temperatures as we slowly increase those temperatures into next week. We'll be right back with more of your Friday Night Football.